Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Beat by Brizeta. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you guys didn't know, my hair is naturally curly, or should I say naturally poofy. So don't mind my hair right now, but today I'm bringing you guys a Frankie Rose Cosmetics first impressions review, and I'm gonna check in throughout the day to show you guys how it wears and such. So I'm gonna be testing it for at least 2 or 3 days so you guys can consistently see how it wears, so it's not just a one-day thing, you know. On the next clip, I'll be showing you guys what I received. So this is the package that Frankie Rose Cosmetics sent over, and it came with a little card that says a special note just for you. They wrote, "Hey Brizeta, we are so excited to send you some goodies. We love your post. We can't wait to see what looks you create. Tag us XO, the Frankie team." I'm so excited about this package, guys. So it came in this cardboard box, and it did have the fragile sticker, so thank God, because sometimes I'd be hearing my UPS throw my shit on my porch. They have like a black and silver theme. I'm just gonna throw this back here for right now. I'll clean that later. So let's get into the products. So first things first, there are 2 foundations right here. They are in the shade Bare and Neutral. So yeah, they told me to pick my shade, and I said I was either one of these 2. I didn't think they would send me both, but they did, and that was very, very sweet of them because they did not have to do that. But so they also sent over their Prime Addiction Face Primer, and I'm super excited to use this. Now for brows, they sent over their brow defining pencil in the shade Deep Brown. So I'm super excited to use this because I usually use a pomade. And they sent over 3 liquid lipsticks. They are in the shades Macaroon, Wild, and Crimson. Macaroon is my freaking color, so I might be using that today. Next, they sent over 2 of their concealers in the shade Fresh and Neutral. So I'm super excited to use these as well because I've been using my Moira Cosmetics concealers non-stop since I got them. Lastly, I received a Pro Contour palette, and I'm super excited to use this because I usually use my Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche Duo, and I dropped it and broke it. So now I don't need to go out and buy another one. I can just use this. So if you guys are interested in purchasing from Frankie Rose Cosmetics, you guys can head over to their website and use my code Brizeta for 10% off, I believe. So this is everything I got from Frankie Rose Cosmetics. When I do my makeup, I always start with my brows, and they did send over their brow defining pencil in Deep Brown. So let's see how that looks. So it looks pretty thick, but it has a spoolie on this side, which is good, to brush some hairs into place. I will be putting my hair up in a second, guys. Ooh. And then this side is pretty thick. It's like the brow defining pencil from Anastasia. I think we just got one in our BoxyCharm similar too, but I never really use pencil. I always use pomade, so let's see how this works. So honestly, before I go on with the pencil, I'm gonna set my brows into place because that usually helps me fill in my eyebrows a little better. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. clear eyebrow gel and start brushing my hairs into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline the top because that's usually what I start with. Now I'm gonna outline the bottom. So even if it looks messy, we're gonna carve it out with the concealer and it'll look fine at the end. So my eyebrows did look a little crazy because the brush, because the pencil is very pigmented. So I'm just carving out my brows with the Frankie Rose concealer in the shade Fresh. Yes, in the shade Fresh. So the concealer does dry kind of quick, so try to move a little faster with it. So they did send their face primer over, and this one is their Prime Addiction face primer. So I've never had a primer like this, like in a little twist jar. It has, oh, this looks so cool. It looks like the Smashbox one. Let's see. Yeah, it does feel like the silicone-ish feel. I like this. I'm excited. It feels really nice when you massage it into your face. It feels like it has a moisturizer on it as well. It feels like not only a silicone base, but like gel as well. So with the darker tone concealer, I'm going to carve out the top of my brows. And this one's in the shade Neutral. I'm going to carve one by one out since it does tend to dry a little quick. And that concealer blends so seamlessly. I really like it. And the color matched my skin like perfectly. So I'm going to be using the shade Fair, and I'm just going to squirt that like right on top of my face. I don't really get pimples on this side of my face, so it's mainly this side. Okay, and it is a matte foundation, and I have combination skin. So let's see how it works on my skin. I think this shade is perfect. Like, it's a little bit darker, but summer's coming up, so I'm gonna get tan anyways. Ooh, I like this foundation. It's super comparable to the Fenty one, but it's not as expensive as the Fenty one. So normally I would cream contour now, but I did not get a deeper tone concealer. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of the primer just on this regular little flat eyeshadow brush on the back of my hand. I'm gonna scrape a little bit of the deep one and mix it into the primer. I'm gonna scrape it with my tweezers. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I have the primer and some of the contour. So I just made some cream contour. Let's see how this works. And it gives me more primer, so I guess this was a good idea. Oh, that did give me like the slightest little bronze, you know? I really like how that looks. That was a smart idea. Y'all see? Okay, we might have did something there. So now I'm actually going to take both of the concealers. I'm going to start off with Bare in the inner, just a little bit. And then some of Neutral on the edge. And then I always like to cut my contour. It just gives me more definition. And a little bit on my forehead. So I'm just going to blend that out with the Real Techniques complexion sponge. I forgot this does dry quick. I let that sit for too long. This blends out so nicely, guys. I really love the finish. Can you, like, that just like opened up my eyes 1,000 times. So they do not have a translucent powder, so I'm gonna be setting my eyes with their contour palette. I'm gonna be using the banana shade and mixing a little bit of the shade right next to it. I'm gonna take this super fluffy brush from Crown Brushes. I always set with translucent powder, so this is very different. And I always like to set the rest of my face with a little bit of powder as well. So, and I'm just gonna melt it into my skin with my sponge. And that gives us like a really nice finish. So on this side, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna grab the powder with the sponge like that and set. That way. So we can like see the difference in how it works. Yeah, I'm gonna set the rest of my face with some as well. Okay, now I'm blending it into my skin. So that does give a difference. Like, this is definitely more brightening because you're pressing it into your skin, and the other one you're basically dusting it on. So I'm just gonna add some more on this side. So now I'm gonna bronze, and I'm gonna use their contour palette. And I like to tap it into my skin and then blend to avoid patchiness. Now I'm gonna cut my contour. I'm gonna take this middle shade, rub the sponge along. Since there was no eyeshadow, I'm just gonna dust some of this middle shade right here into my crease, just to get some depth and warmth. So pretty. This is such a pretty shade. And then on a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna take the deeper brown and focus that more on the edge. You guys see how that just gave like a little depth to the eye? On a flat shadow brush, I'm just gonna take the middle shade that I used to cut my contour and swipe that on my lid. So that is it for the shadow. Now I'm going to move on to the highlight. And this palette actually does come with the highlight. This shade right here in the corner. Let's see how that applies. Oh, it gives you a nice little glow. I think my under eyes are a little bit too yellow, so I'm gonna dip back into the palette with the second shade and bake right under it again. And I'll go back in with some more highlight in a sec. So I'm just gonna add some more glow. If you build it up, it really does look very nice. Ooh, looking for this. Hey loves, so my camera did die, so I just went ahead and applied my lashes and eyeliner off camera, but this is how it's looking so far. So I'm about to apply my inner corner with the same palette using the same highlighter as well. Okay, so my camera did end up dying, but I just went ahead and applied my lashes and liner off camera. But now I'm just gonna take their liquid lipstick in the shade Macaroon and apply that. Of course, I had to try their nude one. So this is the final look, and I definitely love this liquid lipstick. I love the formula, and it feels like so buttery, and it smells really good. Like, I don't know, it has like a citrus scent. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it smells citrusy. I don't know, I really like it. And it has like a creamy formula. But I'm gonna wait for it to dry down 100% complete, and I'll be right back. Hey loves, so this is the completed look with my hair done, and I fixed my outfit somewhat. But I'm about to head out. I finished doing my makeup around 5 o'clock. So it's currently 5:30, so 30 minutes in. This is how the makeup is looking, and I'm loving it so far. So I'll come back in an hour or so. Hey love, so it's 5:37, and this is how my makeup looks in natural lighting outside. So I'm about to head to GameStop and Meijer with my brother. So I'll be vlogging, and I'll see y'all there. Okay guys, so we just made it to GameStop, and I actually want to get food from here. So we're about to go pick up his game because he has 6 minutes to pre-order like he said. So we're about to head on.
Dining room.
Oh really? So I'm just in the GameStop. I feel awkward.
Well, every single bonus character. If not, then you can just buy the upgrade.
So I got my food to go because my brother has some errands to run. These are their loaded croquetas, and I got it with ground beef, and you dip it in this cheese sauce, and oh my god, it's fucking bomb. But they didn't give me any fucking forks, so I'm gonna have to eat it with my hands, but that's alright. So I got the cheese right here. I'm just gonna take a bite of this. I'm so excited.
Which way is Outer Dream going? I have to go back. Okay.
So good, bro. My phone is gonna fall any minute now.
Definitely.
Oh, nothing good ever lasts.
That guy in the bike went on a red light. You're not supposed
Fuck it, he's a savage. No cop, no stop. So it is currently 6:40, and it's bright as hell outside. We're parking at Meijer right now to go grocery shopping for my mom. So yeah, I'll take you guys in there with me. Home section. I'm hungry. We're currently going through the car stuff aisle. I don't need anything. What are you looking for exactly? Just looking?
Yeah, just looking.
Boys. So it is 7:40 and bright as fuck outside. But we're heading to Target because inside Target they have Starbucks, and I wanted my brother to try the new s'mores drink, and I'm about to look up some drink. So guys, just our luck, the freaking Target Starbucks was closed. They had a sign that said, sorry for the inconvenience, but we're closed. But thankfully next door they have a Barnes & Nobles, and they have a Starbucks inside as well.
And also, thankfully,
So we're about to get
there's a Panda Express.
Yeah.
And it's almost time to pick up our game.
So I got a venti vanilla bean frappe with Java chips and caramel drizzle. And I made my brother try the s'mores one, and it tastes really good. And we also got a stuffed cheese pretzel, and they're fucking bomb, y'all. You gotta try them. So I'm back for another check-in. It's 11 p.m. right now, and my eyelash is falling off. I was laying down. I was closing my eyes, so my eyes feel so dry right now. But the makeup is holding up really good. It still looks really good. It's separating a little bit on my nose. I really love the contour. I love the whole thing I did with the primer and the contour powder. I think that worked pretty good. I definitely love the primer. Everything is really good, and the lipstick did come off a little bit, but that's fine because I ate and I drank a frappe, so I would expect it to come off a bit. The eyebrows look really good, surprisingly. Yeah. The eyebrow pencil was a little hard to work with, but I made it work. So since I only wore the foundation for around 6 or 7 hours today, I'm gonna be wearing it again tomorrow, and I will give you guys my final thoughts on the products. It is the next day, and I just wanted to show you guys my skin because I do have really sensitive skin, and usually foundations will break me out if my skin does not like it, and the foundation is held up pretty good and it didn't break out my skin, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm about to get into my eyebrows, and I'll probably do my eyes off camera as well.
Here I just wanted to show you guys that you guys can use the concealer for basically anything. I used it to carve out my lids for my cut crease, and it worked pretty good and made my shadows appear bright. Now I'm just showing you guys the primer really quick and applying it to my face so I can get on into the foundation.
Okay, y'all, so I somewhat finished my eyes. I still need to put on my lashes, mascara, under eye. So I'm taking the shade Bare again today, and I'm just gonna apply it the same way I did yesterday.
So now I'm just doing the same thing as yesterday. I'm taking the primer again on the lid and mixing it with the deepest contour shade, and then making my own cream contour and applying that to my face.
So for my cream contour and highlight, I'm just using their concealer in the shade Neutral, and I did the same thing as yesterday where
So for my under eyes, I'm now taking the middle shade on my Real Technique sponge and pressing that into my skin, kind of leaving some so we can bake.
So today instead, I'm just taking the two powders, mixing them on a brush and patting it into my skin while I let the under eyes bake. And instead of using the banana powder to bake, I just used the middle shade to bake underneath my eyes because yesterday they did look a little yellow. That's what I don't like about first impressions sometimes, because people will sometimes use the product one time and use it a certain way and they won't like it that way. But you need to try it out, test it out different ways to see how you like it. You know, like it's not a fair review if you're only trying it out once. So as I let the under eye bake, I'm going to go ahead and finish the bottom of my eyeshadow, and I'll be back. So I'm charging my phone, so I have to hold it really weird, but I wanted to apply my highlighter, and I'm just going to use the highlighter from the palette. And I do like this highlighter. It's like very subtle. Is that? Yeah. It's very natural. Like I would recommend this for like an everyday highlight, but on a regular basis I like to be glowing. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the liquid lipstick. This is the Frankie Rose liquid lipstick in the shade Wild, and I usually wear nudes, so this is gonna be a little different. So this color is a little bright for me. It says matte, but it has like shimmer in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of crimson to deepen it up a bit, to go a little bit more with the eyeshadow. Okay, so I think this lip color is more like it. So those are the two dark shades mixed together, Crimson and Wild. So this is the completed look with my hair. I don't know, I didn't really feel like curling it or anything, so the easiest thing is to put my hair up in a bun. And I just added some cute little barrettes that are purple to match the look. These earrings from her jewelry, which are called the Andy hoops, and they're only $5. They're rose gold. I'm not really sure if you can tell, but it's currently 3 p.m. when I finished. I started at 12, so yes, I did take quite a while to do my makeup, but it's okay, it came out pretty cute. So I'll be checking back in around 5 or 6 in 3 hours to let you guys know how my makeup is holding up.
Okay, so this is me just being a little conceited, you know. Ooh, girl, work it, work it. Y'all see that? Okay, I did that. Frankie Rose.
Hey loves, so it's already 7 p.m. I know I said I would check back in around 5 or 6, but I was eating and I took a nap. As you can see, some of the lipstick did come off when I ate, and I don't feel like reapplying it, so I'm actually going to take it off. And I'm going to put the nude one on because I'm about to go out. Plus, dark lips aren't really my thing. And I'm in this huge comfortable sweater because I was in bed, so... Hey babes, so it's 8 p.m. and I did change the lip, but I ended up laying back down, so I kind of look like a mess right now. I'm just gonna take my makeup off right now because I'm gonna head out with my boo, so I don't feel like wearing makeup, and it's fucking bright as shit outside. I think it's... But I really do love the foundation. It has great coverage, so I would definitely recommend that. The palette, the contour palette is amazing. You can use it for so many things. You can even make your own cream contour with it. I love the primer. I love everything. The brow pencil was kind of hard to work with. I would definitely probably use a pomade instead, but it was really good if you're into pencils. I would recommend it for sure, especially if you really like the Anastasia brow definer, then you'll definitely love this too. I definitely love the liquid lipsticks. I just prefer this type of color over the deeper shades. I freaking love everything from Frankie Rose. I would definitely recommend them, and I'm gonna keep using them on a daily basis. Like, I'm probably gonna use this foundation every day. I really like how it looks. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh yeah, don't forget to use my code BRIZETA to save some money off of your order, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, I don't know. Have a good day. Bye!